Hello internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. There is a piece of hair on my camera. My name is Tori, and today I have an introduction to a project pan. So today I have my intro for the Beauty A to Z project pan. This is a fantastic ladies collab. As always, everything will be listed down below. This is created by Jessica and Amanda. I believe this is the 5th year this project has been going on. It starts today, January 1st, 2022, and will end December 31st, 2022. Let's jump into it, because I think that this might be the most realistic items I have yet this year. I did not do the best last year, so I think that this might be a good, happy medium. So starting right off the bat, I have the letter A. So for A, I picked from Copacetic Cosmetics the shade, Agnite? I'll put it on the screen. My goal is to use it 5 times. I've never used it before. I've swatched it before, but I've never used it before. So I'm very excited to see how to make it work, if it needs a base, what it looks the best with. I think that will be really fun. Next, for B, I picked the City Color B Matte Blush in Blackberry. This is what it currently looks like. It does have a little bit of pan. My goal with this is to use it 52 times. Think that this will be relatively easy. You're probably like, why 52? I feel like 26 wouldn't be enough for it to feel, for me to feel good about it. I have a lot of blush that looks barely used. I don't want to finish this year, but I want this to look like I've actually used it a lot. Because even though I do have pan in the center, you would have no idea this is the oldest blush I own. Compared to some of my other blushes, this looks like it just has a little love. So I want to do that. Next, for C, I picked from Becca, I picked Champagne Pop. Ooh, my Champagne Pop is also one of my oldest highlighters. Sometimes it slides out of the pan. It has a little bit of pan in the center. My goal is 26 uses with this one. Same thing, I just want it to look more used, and especially because Becca is no longer a thing, I would like to get this one out of my collection first because it is the oldest. Next is another company that no longer exists. We have a couple that this project, there's a couple items that just the company doesn't exist anymore. And that is from Mocha P Beauty. This is the Bondo Palette. For D, I'm going to focus on Dobby. My goal is going to be to only use it 5 times. Once again, another palette that it looks like I haven't used. I've used every single shade in here, but I don't gravitate towards it, so I'm putting it in here. Next, for E, someone I don't support, in the highlighter in the shade Eclipse. So this is what Eclipse currently looks like. My goal is going to be 26 uses. I hit pan on it last year in this project, and I just wanted to expand the pan and also work on getting the imprint down. But I didn't want to make another goal of hitting pan because I feel like I'm going to get bored of it. So 26 uses. If it's in the whole year, that's fine, as long as I use it 26 times. And I don't think that will be too hard for me. This next one, I kind of hate. So for F, I have Pat McGrath Mini in Flesh 3. My goal is going to be to finish it. It's a pretty lip color. Actually, gorgeous lip color. Never had a color like this one. I've noticed the bullets fall out of these. I had to throw out one of the... This was in a trio. I had to throw out one of them because the lipstick fell out onto the floor. So I can tell that this one's getting loose. And obviously me shaking it don't help. So I want to try to finish it because, you know, it was nice. I really like the packaging of these. But when stuff breaks like that, I tend to get annoyed with the product, and then I no longer like the product at all. So I want to use it up, get it out. For G, I have a company that no longer exists. This is Gale Beauty. So the G for Gale. And this is the Pink Lemonade Lip Balm. It's pretty much fully brand new. I'm not going to roll it up all the way in case it breaks because I really enjoy it. So my goal will be to finish it. Also, the packaging's so cute. I'm so happy. I mean, it's so happy. I'm so sad that they're like no longer a thing because I really liked the packaging. It was really diverse, really just, ugh, I loved it. I was sitting on it. For H, I have Too Faced Hot Toddy. Love this color. Don't like the scent, so I want to get this one out. I have used it before, but it's pretty much brand new. Yeah, there's no gaping at all. So this one will be here a while. Then for I, I'm taking from my Lime Crime Pocket Candy palette, Sugar Plum Pocket Candy palette. Couldn't think of which one this is. I want to focus on icing. I just want to get 5 uses on this. This is a palette that had some issues with. At one point it was smelling bad, but it was the glue. So it smells fine now because back then I deconstructed everything, wiped everything down, and then put them back. But I want to get some use on this, so 5 uses on icing. For J, I picked the Julep Bronzing Stick in neutral bronze. It's dark. My goal is going to be 26 uses. This is going to be a summer item. I got it from a subscription box. We'll see. For K, I have Yassi Lashes. This is the lip gloss in the shade Kawaii. I know she doesn't sell them like this anymore. This was a Todoroki bundle. But I think she still sells this lip gloss shade. My goal will be to finish it. But yeah, Todoroki's cute. For L, I have another thing from the Bondo Palette from Gale Beauty. I am picking Levi, and my goal will also be 5 uses. So this one could be an easy goal for me, or it could be a rough goal for me. I'm trying to pick stuff that's easy in case I don't wear makeup. So when I get back into makeup, I don't feel like I'm not doing anything, if that makes sense. Next, for M, I picked the Medusa's Makeup Liquid Eyeshadow in Maryland. My goal is just going to be to use it 5 times. I have a feeling it's going to dry out on me soon. It's about halfway used up. I really don't like these. They're very translucent. They're not really opaque. So I have to use them as like bases. So it's weird playing with these. But I don't want to like fully commit to panning it completely. So only 5 uses with this guy. Next, I have another thing from my Lime Crime Sugar Plum palette. And I have the shade Nutcracker. So my goal with this will be to hit pan. And I am going to try to hit pan in that little divot. I've never hit pan in any of these pans before, so I do not know how deep this is. But we will find out. I'll probably end up using this shade as an eyeliner too. It's going to be so pretty. But yeah, this goal will be to hit pan. Next, I have from Laura Geller, the Life Glows On palette. I'm going to focus on the shade Opal Crush. Now, I was like, maybe I should hit pan because these two have pan. But I think I'm just going to try to get 26 uses. Also, if you're wondering why I keep picking 26 letters in the American alphabet. So that feels like a safe number for this project. I don't know if I want to fully commit to hitting pan with this. If I notice like halfway through the year I'm actually wearing makeup regularly again, then maybe I will commit to hitting pan. I think it takes me about 50 uses to hit pan in these. If I remember correctly from these two. But I do just want to get use on this, or at least get a good dip. But like I said, once halfway point comes, I'll reevaluate. As you can see, I'm trying to make this next year just not easy, but like not as challenging, hopefully not discouraging type vibe. Next, for P, I picked from the Colourpop Baby Got Peach palette the shade Perky. I will most likely take out the shade and put it in a Z palette, but for right now this is where it's in, and my goal is only 26 uses because if you can tell, this palette's barely been touched. So 26 uses. If I hit pan in 26 uses, marvelous, love it. But we're just gonna see 26 uses where it gets me. Next, from the Colourpop Miss Bliss palette, I picked the shade of Quartz for Q. It's very hard finding some of these letters this year. So it's a pink with shimmer in it. My goal is only going to be 5 uses. I don't remember if I like this shade at all. I know I like this shade, But I don't remember if I like this shade, so this should be interesting. Nah, I can't hit pan in 5 uses. Who am I kidding? But yeah, 5 uses for this guy. And I will also put this most likely in a Z palette. Next, I feel like this one might surprise some people, that I'm putting this one into a project. This is the Colourpop and Animal Crossing 5-star Island palette, so the Isabelle palette. I'm putting R for resident rep, and my goal will be to hit pan. And people who like know me are like, Tori, you're gaming, you're sentimental. Why are you putting Animal Crossing, something you would be sentimental about, in a project already? I don't like Isabelle. Don't cancel me. I'm not a big Isabelle fan. She's cute. I don't know why. I just don't care that much for her. But I accumulated a lot of palettes the past 2 years, and I feel like I haven't been using them. Resident Rep is probably my favorite shade out of this whole quad. So I would like to hit pan on it. Because I know I'm not going to hit pan on the glitter, and then these do something down the line. But yeah, hit pan on my favorite shade. Try to get me to wear this more. But yeah, I feel like none of my palettes look loved anymore. I was doing good, and then life happened. Stop, you know, nothing looks loved. So I want it to look loved. Next, for S, I have Colourpop's She's Grown, or She Grown. This is a Jelly Much eyeshadow. A little worried that this is going to dry up on me. So my goal is to finish it, to try to finish it before it dries up. Should be interesting. I love this color. But yeah, they dry up mad quick. Next, for T, I picked the Too Faced Snow Bunny Bronzer. My goal will be to finish this year. It does have a little bit of pan, but it has a lot of good, how you can see the rings. It's deep. It's close to hitting pan everywhere else. I feel like this one it's going to take a while, but I feel like it's not going to be too hard. And I would actually really like to get a bronzer out because I haven't used up a bronzer in like 2 years. Next, for you, I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in Fair Neutral. Never used the All Nighter Concealer. Very interesting to see if I like it. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer is my holy grail, but I think they're fully like taking that line away now, and All Nighter is the only one that's left. So we'll see if I like it, what my vibe is. Not too concerned with this item. Next, for V, I'm stretching it a little bit. This is from the Lime Crime Venus V3 palette. I'm picking the shade Beam. My goal will be to use it 26 times. This is the shade I hate the most in this palette, but I don't think I'll hit pan. I might try to hit pan in the 26 uses, so if it happens, it happens. But I really want some progress on this shade because I don't like... This was their worst, like, shimmer formula. I don't even know if you can classify it as a shimmer. It just gets hard pan so bad that it makes it, like... It makes me not want to reach for this palette because I hate that shade. So I'm not hate panning it completely. Probably like 50% hate pan, 50%. It is a pretty color. It's just a lot, you know? Next, for W, I have Breesia Cosmetics, which no longer exists. The shade Lubba Dub Dub. So it's the Rick and Morty shade. My goal will be to finish it. I had it in a project last year. It's a pastel blue. It's so pretty. But hopefully this year I can actually finish it so I no longer have anything from this brand. Next, for X, I have the Lime Crime Extra, the X and Extra Popping Lip Gloss. My goal will be to finish it because I have the mega size of this. So I really should use this up since I already have the mega. And yes, doe foot's already stained red. So it's, let's see. It's about a quarter used up. Not even half. Not too concerned about it because it is lip gloss, but hopefully I can use that up this year. For Y, I have something else from Colourpop. So from the Aura and Out palette, I have the shade Young Love, which is just the white shade. My goal will be to hit pan on it. Yeah, this palette looks more loved than the other two I showed you from Colourpop, surprisingly. But yeah, I want to hit pan on this shade because I've been doing a bad job at panning my white and cream shades. I was doing good, and then I just lost it again. So for Z, Z was really hard. So I also picked something from Copacetic Cosmetics, and I picked the shade Horizon. My goal will also be just to use it 5 times, only have ever swatched it. I think that it should be fun. I think this year will be interesting. I think that all of this is very doable and a lot easier than last year. So, should be fun, should be interesting. I do not think I will knock all these out quickly. We will see. We will see what happens. Don't forget to check out everyone else doing this project. As always, everything will be listed down below, the master list, and the hashtag is always down below. And I hope you're having an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace out, Girl Scout.